I think that there's really a pretty versatile set of uses for this. There's someone like me who, okay, not married, no kids, and I see this and I'm like, I could totally do this. You know, I mean, I lived in downtown environments prior to a couple years ago, and yeah, you don't get a lot of square foot. You know, I'm living in high rises. It's basically tiny living.
Yep.
They just throw a giant price tag on it.
Yeah, you're just forced into it.
And say it's cool. It's like, well, you're just charging me a shitload for a tiny apartment.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing here. But like, there's that market of people who are like, hey, I don't need a lot, and this really accomplishes everything I need. So cool. And it's 80 grand. I could go buy a plot of land for not that much.
Yeah.
You know, I could maybe be 100 grand all in for a house.
Could, yeah.
That's super feasible.
Yeah.
Super feasible for people. But I think the interesting use too is for, we've talked about this, but if I look at, okay, the people that I hang out with and talk to through content and everything, it's a lot of people inside the hunting community and, you know, law enforcement, military. There's a prepper thing that happens there. And I mean, this is one hell of a sexy prepper pad, but you know, there's a lot of people who, hey, they own a chunk of land where they hunt, and a lot of times those people have some pretty deep pockets. Dude, instead of driving back and forth all hunting season,
if this was what you were going home to at night to rest, in the middle of hunting, it'd be pretty nice, right?
you'd hunt for 3 months straight.
Right.
You'd be like, I'm not going back into the city. I'm going to go hang out in my whatever, my container.
Yeah.
You know?
And as you can imagine, they can be, you know, built out. However, they can be as simple as possible inside. You know, like a cabin
like
kind of
rustic,
space,
cabin kind of thing. Yeah.
Because you know, maybe something like this wouldn't kind of stick out like a
home
sore
in your
thumb.
muddy camo. You know, this might be like, this is a little too
nice,
a little too
like
nice
that,
for what I need.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
I'm hauling home a deer carcass, and I don't know if I want it in here.
Yeah, but that's definitely a space where these are popular too. Is especially when it comes to like those hunting cabins. What I've seen a lot of is just a single 20-foot container with minimal, tiny kitchenette, small bathroom, and then just a place to sleep. Right. So.